Hello, it's me, Richard. Back here for another episode of CrossFit in the Garage. Today we've got lots of running on hand. We're getting started a little late today. Today spent a good bit of time working on some stuff at the gym with a couple of guys from the gym. We got a lot done today, so I'm pretty happy about it. You'll see whenever you come back. Today we've got a workout that's got some interesting movements in it. Starts out with a pretty good distance run, and then we move on to some single arm burpees or single arm dumbbell burpees, which is basically like a burpee with a single arm deadlift, right? Then you have single arm overhead lunges and single arm snatches, obviously. It's a long one because it's 4 rounds with that 600 meter run and all the other movements that are slow. It's going to take a good bit of time, right? We're looking at like a 30-minute time cap on this. So we'll see how it goes. The object here on workouts like this that are just long, right, is that you just got to stay moving. You got to find a pace that works for you and stick with it. So we're going to hit this warm-up. The warm-up's going to get us nice and sweaty and hopefully get our calves ready to run. So here we go. So we're getting ready to run like over a mile. So I have two bad lighting. So I have 2 stretches that I really like to do whenever I'm getting ready to run. So for me, I'm really hamstring dominant when I run, right? So I like 2 things, right? So first I like to find a raised surface. So I'm going to use this little safety spotter bar, raised surface, and I just lean forward and try to grab my foot here, okay? It does a couple things. Like you're going to feel it in the back side of your thigh here. But if you pull your toe towards your face, you're going to get a little bit of a calf stretch as well. So I sit here, usually about a minute or so in this stretch, right? As soon as I'm done with this leg, I immediately go right to the calf. And I just focus solely on the calf into basically this normal wall calf stretch, okay? So our workout starts with a 600 meter run. We're going to get after it here in just a second. We'll show you the movements during the workout. If you don't have a dumbbell, use a kettlebell. Right? If you don't have a kettlebell or a dumbbell, use a plate or a med ball or something that allows you to kind of get that same motion for the snatches, same type of deadlift motion for the burpee deadlifts, right? And for the lunges, if you can hold it overhead the whole time, you don't have to. Hold it in your chest, hold an object, something like that, and get your lunges in. Remember on the lunges, when you're combining lunges with an impact movement like running, and especially this far of a distance, it's important that you keep your knees healthy. So make sure on those lunges that you're getting 2 90-degree angles and you're driving through your heel to engage your hamstrings, right? If you make this a quad movement on the lunges and then you go try to take off running, you're going to put yourself, You're going to put yourself in a kind of a bad spot there, right? Your knees are really going to feel it towards the end. So 2 90-degree angles, push through the heel, one motion all the way up so that way you're engaging your hamstrings. If the burpees are taking you too long, which this is going to be a long workout, so you can't expect yourself to move super fast on it anyways, but if the burpees are taking too long, just sub them for up downs, right? And then if the weight is too much, then just get rid of the weight, do regular burpees or regular up downs. So we're looking at trying to really push it here, hopefully get it done in under 30 minutes. I don't really know how long it'll take. I'll let you know when I finish. All right, here we go.
The kids drew a racetrack.
quite the racetrack. All right, that was long. Wasn't that bad though. It's slow, right? Most of the movements are slow. The workout calls for single arm everything. I kind of messed it up on the first round with the snatches, but everything else was pretty much the same. Because it's single arm everything, you have to take breaks there, right, to switch hands and whatnot. So it is slow, right? And being that it's slow, it makes it not that bad. Now, for me, what I did was, because everything else was so slow, I really pushed the run. I ran the run really hard. I'd come back in, and on my heart rate monitor, I would be in like the 90% plus. So I was really pushing on the run. That's where I made up most of my time. I finished at 22:32. So like I said, I was running hard. It made the other parts easy. I kind of brought my heart rate down and everything else. No matter what the arm was, I always did 8 in a row. So I think that's good for you guys to go after it. Make sure that you do 8, whatever weight you choose or whatever modification you choose, make sure you're capable of doing 8 in a row, right? If you can do 8 in a row, you're good to go. You should be able to keep it underneath the time cap. Get after it. Let me know how it goes. I'll send out an email and I'll post below some other modifications you can do if you don't have a dumbbell or kettlebell. See you tomorrow. Bye.